On this edition of the Adventures of Black Jesus starring World Pest, we enter the Philadelphia Rainbow Mafia rapper Kid.
Yo, listen up. Crown on my dome, feathers on fire. I'm the king of cock, there is none higher. Strut like a rooster, spit to the sun and spire. Let the
Listen as Kid goes straight haram, explaining how he became the fruitcake of Islam and why he enjoys the praying position.
I pray like this because I love having my butt in the air. It just feels like surrender, you know?
In the interest of all that is heterosexual and righteous, Black Jesus and World Pest exact revenge on Kid's family tree from the root.
Hey, hold up a second.
Y'all crazy.
Go get your punk grandson, kid. We not playing with
You
him.
heard him. Bring that boy out here. I ain't bringing him nowhere. Leave me be.
We ain't asking,
Keep
ma'am.
running if you want. He's still gonna hear from us.
Came out.
Hey, you can't just run off like that.
Leave me be, boy.
You heard me. Stop right now.
Not a chance.
Give it back, man, before you get hurt out here.
You the one chasing me into traffic.
Then stop running.
She runs all day and all night, and just like her bitch-ass grandson, she starts to work with the police.
Whatever you can remember will help us. Start anywhere. All I got in my head, he was standing in my doorway asking for my boy.
I'm the king of cock, there is none higher. I'm the king of cock, there is none higher. Strut like a rooster, spit to the sun and spot.
Oh, stop playing with these niggas.
No job turkeys on the gravy train. Show my youngest how to drill like a major pain. Type to fail recess cause I ain't playing games. Fuck around the kid, your favorite rapper like I'm Baby Lane. Should be sponsored by Gillette the way I'm shaving cane. Fuck 9 months, made one call then the baby came. I was trying to be the old me while I was making change. Nigga live twice, third time I can say the same. Niggas only love you when you doing for them. Learned that when government put me in that uniform. Bitch asking for some paper, keep it moving on. I'm thinking I was going for it, must believe in unicorns. But the little time wasn't nothing to me. Shit, I got another 6 months run up in me. Far as rapid dissing, yeah, that shit is funny to me. I just want for them to be them killers when they run into me. How I deal with a problem, leave them unsolved. A trick a rapper off the streets like a gun charge. You try to play me like a pussy, I'm a slum dog. Rearrange the crib back door, I'm in his front yard. Got the low from your whole course of back from Fendi. Man, she dropped the Addy faster than her Savage Fenty. Should've kept that to myself like I was acting stingy. Riding dirty back when Pimp C was still crashing Bentley. Take your main squeeze, treat it like a side joint. And put a nigga in a jam like a high point. In the shooting gallery until it's all gone. Flipping quarters of the eighth, nigga call it dog coin. If the shit can take a two, then I'ma make it killing. I chop it up and reproduce like a plagiarism. Like that nigga ruling, finna stop playing with him. These niggas violate the rules, I ain't playing with them. Light.
Wake up, nigga. Yeah. Know what we on. My way, the God way.
I ain't got no more. That's why you ain't slide for your homie, you bitch ass nigga. Daalight, outlaw killer, mobbing on earth, boy. MOE for life is what you wanted, right? Look at you, nigga. First off, Buckler saying in that click he claimed. Niggas try to shit on Nas, must have shit for brains. He claimed to be a soldier, but they smoked the general. And he ain't never slide, he just spoke in interviews. Long cable don't respond, I'ma talk my shit. The thug life outlaws is a mob full of victims. 2 whole summers, niggas barely about to move. Only niggas who was scorned with the rules. Oh, it was you. EDI could try and be there for your guy. If you think that was fire, you must be high or more than liar. Anytime Pop went against the real G, couple slugs took his ass off his feet. That boy sweet. Like hot that I'll leave you scarred for life. And let you know I'm in the mob for life. Mob outlaws outdated, y'all whack for real. And you ain't get no get back still. Yeah, I said it, little nigga, what? Fuck your thug, nigga, fuck your life. Leave the game, cause I don't play nice. Tupac been dead and gone for a minute. At the streets, I never heard about you spinning. Who you been hitting up? Like, I need to know, cause if Dan sure wasn't Jimmy Hendrix, he locked up. If Dan sure wasn't Dexter Isaac, he locked up too. Yo, wasn't responsible for Baby Lane, no Southside. Free KBD just for this record. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now you wanna go with Nas? You niggas barely put a scratch on Vicky with 8 niggas on the record. And now you wanna go with the Ether Man by yourself? Boy, you ain't even built like that. Ain't you from Rancho Cucamonga? Cooper the third, right? You been third place nigga all your life. Gonna step on you like Uncle Elroy. Boy, watch this. Back to real rap. You call that euthanasia shit if this record stop. Rancho Cucamonga nigga. Straight out pinky record shots. I know he won't respond, truth be told, better not. For the last few years, his career been dead as pop. Not just cause I ain't famous, but that boy don't wanna get embarrassed. Cucamonga runner, he let they put him on the package. David Harbour with the slaughter, I'ma give him hell, boy. Might let my bitch step on him, Uncle L, boy. Fuck being noble, I keep it ruthless when I'm smoking something. Streets don't know him, it's big homies with the Joker bucket. Ain't it crazy, the only outlaw to come out the west? Got a Rancho Cucamonga address. I know I'm going in, but I can't get that shit up on my head. I should go across the street and fuck your sister like I'm Craig. Might just hit you for your stash, boy, I'll run you off the set. For the next Friday, you won't see the Friday after next. I'm canceling quick, cause you ain't built to answer me, nigga. Burned out like Ricky Smiley in the Santa suit, nigga. And LA, you be lost in Los Angeles, nigga. And neither the euthanasia, I'm so cancerous with it. You a loony motherfucker, think you rapping with me. If you hear this, how you whoop a nigga ass on the beat. It's like I called up the luck to book your ass in the suite. Another bald dead nigga in the passenger seat. I think the part where I be nice and I let you pick the driver. Yeah, I'll be the cool nigga and let you pick the place, Sugar Bear and Beam. EDI Castro. We gon' leave Napoleon out of this, cause dog when he took his shahada, moved out to Saudi Arabia, got his business going. You know, big action. Alhamdulillah, assalamu alaikum to him and all that. Unless he want this smoke too. But the rest of you niggas is fair game. And I know I probably won't get a response from you, Noble, but you know, you ain't gonna get a response from Nas either, probably. So we in the same boat. You know, as far as that goes, we got that in common. But besides that, you been ether, my nigga. So let your soul burn. They already cut your crew in half, now it's your turn. Daalight, mobbing on earth, boy. MOE for life. Outlaw killers. Outlaw killers.
My ambitions as a slide, can't deny it. I'm a straight slide, can't deny it. You don't want no smoke with me, you don't want no shout. Taking up a name with me, if you step on me, a nigga both feet. My ambitions as a slide, can't deny it. I'm a straight slide, can't deny it. You don't want no smoke with me, you don't want no shout. Taking up a name with me, if you step on me, a nigga both feet. I'm already a stepper, so you ain't really gotta push me. I'ma slide on whoever out here professionate a bully. Wanna get on my level, but they can't because they pussy. I don't fold under pressure, forever tethered to this foot. Bow down, bitches to the presence of this mob figure. All about the dollar, cause they rule under God, nigga. To be a mobster, no, you gotta live by the code. Even if it means sitting down for life or parole. Cause mob niggas step on shit and slang white. Suckers play, they get hit up the same night. And you won't find a nigga live. But to show the opposition, there ain't no competition. It's my ambition that I slide. Can't deny it, I'm a straight slide. Can't deny you don't want no smoke with me, you don't want no shout. Taking up a name with me, if you step on me, a nigga both feet. My ambitions as a slide, can't deny it. I'm a straight slide, can't deny. You don't want no smoke with me, you don't want no shot. Drinking up a name with me, when you step on me, a nigga both feet. My ambitions as a slide, was a dog trying to be a rap star. I made a play with the hard, they ratted, I got charged. Born and bred the hustle, get it up out the gutter. I'm hardened by the struggle, so under pressure I ain't budging. Never been robbed, and pussies had to steal from me. Was it this some fake friend dirty? If it was real money, you ain't in the mob, but nigga, you in the fucking way. Chill with all them throwback pictures, go make another play. Tied to the streets with my acting, this ain't the other day. Like your whole shit off the rip, won't get another day, bitch. And you won't find a nigga wild. I'll show you little industry niggas, they can get it. It's my ambitions as a slide. Can't deny it, I'm a straight slide. Can't deny. You don't want no smoke with me, you don't want no shout. Taking up a name with me, if you step on me, a nigga both feet. My ambitions as a slide. Can't deny it, I'm a straight slide. Can't deny. You don't want no smoke with me, you don't want no shout. Taking up a name with me, if you step on me, a nigga both feet. My ambitions as a slider.
Yeah, nigga. My ambitions as a mobcast, nigga. The fuck? Hey man, say man,
Oh,
it's your
what up?
boy.
What up? What up?
Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA man, Daalight TV. Back at y'all with another Mafia Material Mobcast, episode number 22. You gotta change that. I can hear it in the back.
Man, I'm about to turn it down now. You still here?
Nah, you good. Yeah. Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA man, Daalight TV. Back at y'all with another Mafia Material Mobcast, episode number 22. Monday, Mafia Monday. Hope everybody getting back to the money. The week starting good. Shout out Royal in the chat. Got my bro host, World
Roy,
Pest
what
in
up?
it.
What up? What up? What up?
What's the word, man? What's the word? We got
Ain't
some
shit,
work
man.
today.
Oh, we gonna swing down in Texas, nigga. Where they pour that lean
Matter of fact, you know what?
and get
Just
chased
on.
across motherfucking borders, snatched by Mexicans and shit. And it's the Cyclops running around there. We gonna get to his little ass.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you know, we started off the show, you know, playing some of my Tupac inspired cuts for better or for worse. You know, more time than not for worse. You dig? But gonna switch it or whatever to these New York colors, man. These Knick colors, man. I like how I did that. No, I know. Check. Dog, so like I said, Mafia Material, episode number 22. And as you can tell by the thumbnail, we got work to put in. Like real work. So first off, we're gonna start off with none other than the man that big folk out of Chicago referred to as Cock Ring Charlie. I don't even want to know, but I have a fucking idea, unfortunately. Charleston White, man.
I think that might have something to do with his affiliation with kids.
You said what?
That might have something to do with his affiliation with kids.
Oh, who knows? I know this
Right?
or whatever this shit. I know
You
you know I over here.
know, Kid is the king of cock. He spit to the sun expired.
Uh
Everything dealing with cock. You
is
know,
that
Kid
your
is down
son,
for it.
Charleston? Is that your son? Is that your son that was inspired? That type of shit. But yeah, man. So Charleston White was on Say Cheese. He had some words for and he has some words for the boy, well, about the boy Mac B and about New York in general. And you know, last couple weeks or whatever, we've been kind of touching on, you know, the hate that, you know, the city get, the state really. Shout out to Griselda or whatever and shit, man. They done made so much motherfucking noise. They hate upstate niggas too.
Niggas upstate ain't never getting no
Like,
hate. They getting hate now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But niggas like this shit is real. But you know, everybody get their point. Hey, everybody gonna get their moment, man. You know what I'm saying? It's called the Empire State. Not the city. We the Emerald City. You know what I'm saying? But the state, nigga. Empire shit. But yeah, he went on State Cheese or whatever. He has some things that he has some things to say. Since Say Cheese don't be on that punk ass shit or whatever, we're gonna actually run the clip because they ain't do nothing when we did the crazy shit. So shout out to Say Cheese, nigga. Know what the fuck going on?
Sean Cotton, what up?
Yeah, don't make it take it back.
Nigga, we get on your ass,
Man.
nigga.
Yeah. Take that fake cheese tooth to the pawn shop. Oh man. So let's get into this shit.
Be cheeseless.
So, Max B's home. Harlem legend. He did 17 years. Big East Coast star. Do you know any Max B records? Do you know who he is?
I never heard of him. I'm 48 years old. I am a hip hop expert. His music have never been played outside of New York. We don't know who Max.
Expert who? Who said this nigga was an expert?
Man, this nigga dressed like fucking Dr. Doolittle, man. Ain't anybody paying attention to no fucking Charleston White, man. This nigga up here dressed like the
that
fucking
nigga dressed like the nigga that's about to give Cliff. That nigga dressed like the nigga that's about to perform that surgery on Cliff Pro, stupid ass.
Nigga out here dressed like a broke ass Dookie Howard. The fuck out of here.
How the fuck you gonna perform a surgery with one eye, nigga?
Nigga, a fucking special needs performing doctor. The fuck out of here, you cyclops. The fuck you talking about?
He said, never underestimate the power of the hand and count. Oh yeah, we on this bullshit. I told you. We ain't let this nigga get 30 seconds.
Nigga up here talking crazy. He ain't never heard. Nigga, how you ain't never heard no music from Max B and Jim Jones had Club Dipset in Texas around the time when they was still popping?
That's a fact.
Get the fuck out of here, man. You ain't never heard of Max B.
Don't
Nigga,
know
nobody never heard of you.
He home
Nah,
for. Don't know what he was in prison for. Nigga, we from the South. And in the South, we've never connected to anything outside of Jay-Z, Nas, Jada Kiss, Biggie, LL Cool J, Max B's and Jim Jones. I fuck with Jim Jones by way of Dipset now. But nigga, it was more Joel Santana was the Jim and the rest of it.
Now hold up. All right. Y'all ain't connected. He basically just named our Mount Rushmore in New York. That nigga said Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, LL Cool J. I mean, goddamn, nigga. And we know they was fucking with 50. Cause low key, shit, high key, 50 really kind of like allowed the floodgate to open in the South and shit like that. In the sense
he did a lot of music over remixing and shit.
Listen, if you think about Young Buck's first album, straight out of Cashville, the entire South was represented on that album. So much so, one of the main beefs in Atlanta between T.I. and Ludacris happened on that album. And who would be the executive producer and the nigga who pushed that shit out there? 50 Cent, nigga. Where that nigga from? You see my hat, nigga. Stop playing. Then on top of that, Biggie, Jay-Z, yeah, we know y'all connected with that because everybody who y'all classify as a GOAT from the South say that those are their influences. Lil Wayne, we all know who that nigga favorite rappers is and where they from.
Shit, that nigga started dressing like New York niggas. He came and got his swag. He came and got his swag from New York niggas.
Watch this shit.
Lil Wayne didn't become Lil Wayne until he got down with Dipset, man.
Bro, this is what I was gonna say. When Wayne wanted to be validated as a blood in the rap game, he ain't go to LA. That nigga came in here or whatever and started throwing up that set, nigga. Fuck if you tell had the shirt on. So then, if you even go further than that, with Jay-Z, all right, Jay-Z officially had retired or whatever and shit in 2003, Black Album, right? Around what year did T.I. really start popping again? Like after his deal with LaFace went bad with the mixtapes with Drama, 2003, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, because when I started living in Atlanta and I went to All-Star Weekend in 2003 in Atlanta, that was when I first heard 24s and Rubber Band Man, and before you know it, that shit was everywhere on BET, Rap City, all that shit. So now, that's that, right? Now, bro, you had all them double XLs like I had them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when they stamped T.I. whatever and shit like that? Who they compared him to? They called him the who? The Jay-Z of the
Jay-Z
South.
of the South. That was on the cover of the fucking
And
double
they
XL.
had a button-up shirt like Jay-Z with nigga was dressed like ho, nigga.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss
So,
Bleak, man.
yeah. Bleak, man. But this is the shit I'm saying, bro. Like this shit. But you the expert though. You the hip hop expert. Then you want to say Biggie and Dipset and shit like that. Well, all right, my nigga, if you really an expert, then you know Biggie was the one that put Cameron on. So if Big don't put Cameron on, there is no Dipset, nigga. You don't know nobody. And ain't it ironic that he say that, oh, Joel was the favorite or whatever and shit, at least for him, you know what I mean? We just gonna say he's speaking for him because I know real niggas in Texas or whatever. That nigga don't speak for Texas. But what I'm gonna say is this. Ain't it ironic though that this dumbass nigga like the nigga who said that you don't gotta know how to read?
Shit, he can barely fucking see, so you know he don't give a fuck about reading, the fucking one-eyed bastard.
Oh shit!
I wanna know why when it comes to the South they don't ever mention none of their legends. Forgot they ain't got none besides Scarface. The fuck out of here, man. Fuck y'all gonna bring up Bun B and Pimp C. I don't want to talk about no nigga that flip burgers now, and I don't want to talk about no nigga that walk around with a fur coat and decide to call himself a pimp and he ain't never had no hoes. Fuck them.
Yo, you know what? And Royal just said in the chat or whatever and shit like that how T.I. did bring him out, one of his biggest, produced by a New York nigga, sampling a New York nigga. Like, come on, let's be clear, man. Where did y'all even get the hip hop from? Where did it come from before y'all got it?
Why he don't talk about T.I. going to Little Flip neighborhood and going upside Little Flip head? Why he don't talk about Little Flip turning the fucking Clover G emblem into a fucking Maple Leaf Parks, New York sign? Because T.I. came over there and went upside his head in his fucking neighborhood. Fuck Charleston White.
Oh, man. And you know what crazy? Charleston White ain't even from that part of Texas. That nigga.
I don't give a fuck. We going off on all Texas.
Hey, and this is the shit though. And this is what I be saying. See, we actually, like in New York, we'll call out other dumbass New York niggas for saying stupid ass shit that don't, like, we know better. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like a nigga saying, oh, the hot boys weren't relevant in New York. Nigga, you dumb? You fucking stupid? You know what I'm saying? Like, so all this shit, bro, look. The whole thing I think is certain niggas be having this whole mindset that, oh, niggas in New York or whatever, it wasn't fucking with. I mean, listen, do not put what the radio put you niggas through on us. Because we don't fuck with them niggas either. So that's that. Let's see what else this nigga talk about. We said
was background singers. You know, the Joel wasn't. Cameron came because Cameron had the niche with the pink fly. The rest of them were just props. Yeah, they were fly in Harlem, but to the rest of the world, them niggas props, homie. That's why we looking at it like Big Dog Jim. Nigga, you was a prop. We ain't now song we can sing other than ball and nigga. We don't know none of them nigga song. We ain't never heard bumping them out in the trap other than Dipset. And Jewels was the nigga. So I don't know what these niggas, but you know,
Man,
I'm gonna call cap on that too. Bro, I know a blood from Texas, right? Who told me that Dipset, particularly Jim Jones, is what made him and his little nigga, like circle of niggas or whatever and shit, want to be blood. So clear, and it's Texas, nigga. Houston, Beaumont area, like type shit. So I don't know what the fuck these niggas.
This nigga calling niggas props and shit.
I tell you what, bro. I bet
Nigga,
you.
Nigga, motherfucking Pimp C and Bun B was props in that Big Pimpin' video. Motherfucker, the fuck is you talking about? Everybody in Dipset was their own fucking entity, nigga. Everybody had their own shit in Dipset. Everybody, even the niggas that wasn't nobody, had their own shit in Dipset. You see you see J.R. Ryder put on Cliff Poe? J.R. Ryder had his own shit. Everybody had their own shit. Everybody was on everybody.
We all know anybody or whatever, especially on the East Coast, knows that even the niggas who was like the affiliated niggas, right? The Uncasa, the 40 Cal, the Hell Well, them niggas can go to Connecticut, anywhere in New York City, Pennsylvania, Jersey, New England, and get a bag over the course of a weekend. And these niggas was on some shit like they might have only been getting $5 grand a show, but these niggas were doing 2-3 shows in a night. Like, you know what I'm saying? But so I don't even understand it, whatever and shit, that shit. But bro, I have been, like I said, I've been to over 35 states. I have never been anywhere where niggas didn't ask me, yo, you ever see Cameron and them niggas? They asked me if I seen Cameron and Jim Jones and them and shit like that more than they see it. But look, they would ask me more about Jim Jones on the strength that was the nigga who they always saw outside on the DVD doing pull up by the projects and hanging out at the fucking Kingdom games and all that shit. Cause you know, like when you see Cam, you see that nigga around some fly shit, that nigga in Miami on a boat and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like every once in a blue, like he'll pull up on 40, but it's like, come on, bro. Like we know like that DVD ever and shit, and we know the South would tap in with them Smack DVDs and all that shit. Because Smack was really the nigga that started showcasing the South to New York.
Yeah, visually.
You know what I'm saying? Like them DVD niggas was really the one that was actually putting us on and even showing us to where we could understand that shit. But I told you the story how when I came up here and I was in Atlanta and I came up here with that Jeezy shit, the Streets is Watching mixtape, niggas wasn't fucking with that shit. By the time that them niggas did the Smack DVD with BMF and all that shit, nigga, I come back in Snowman Mania outside. Everybody got a Snowman shirt.
Man, listen. The most legendary group out of Texas is the Ghetto Boys, right?
I mean, you could say they were the pioneer group. I think UGK was probably like, as far as, yeah, you could say Ghetto Boys and shit, I'd say, but I don't know. I say.
All right, wait. Now. 1/3 of the Ghetto Boys is from where?
Oh, Bushwick Bill, right? Where you from?
Without New York, y'all wouldn't have a fucking stamp. Fuck Texas. And fuck that Cyclops y'all got running around there talking all that shit dressed like fucking Dookie Howser.
All right, listen. I'm not gonna say shout out my nigga Lowe's Music, shout out, you know what I'm saying, like all the niggas I fuck with in Texas and shit that really know. And my nigga Lowe's Music is the one that really told me how much niggas was fucking with Dipset. Cause I was surprised even when he told me how much niggas fuck with Dipset down there. So this is what I'm saying, bro. And we're gonna get into some shit. While he talking about nobody outside of New York, you know, I bring receipts, right? Watch this. Let's do this shit real quick. Hold up. We got some comments from this video and shit to show you that it's more than just niggas outside. One dude wrote, who this nigga? Everest Thorn, Ernesto Martinez, I believe it says, or whatever and shit. But this nigga say, I'm from NC and I've been listening to Mac B for years. Some of his songs have millions of views. He's really like the New York Boosie. That's a shout. I'm from Fayetteville. I've been listening to Mac since 2007. But I was looking at those Come Up DVDs and Cocaine City DVDs. What I just said. Nigga said, facts. I'm from Charlotte, NC, and I was definitely on the Mac B wave. Shout out to Charlotte. Now, niggas say that's like, you know, they like to say the Carolinas ain't really the South and shit, right? Niggas say, I'm from Alabama, and I know about Mr. Wavy Crockett. Nigga know the alias, nigga.
Man, listen. I dare one of them other Southern niggas come to North Carolina and tell these niggas that.
But one nigga say, I was on the wave in 08 and I'm from New Orleans. Now, this I know for a fact because the nigga Zeller, who did my tape and shit, like a lot of niggas I started fucking with when I put my first mixtape out, niggas was from New Orleans and shit like that. And they know damn well or whatever who Mac B was. One nigga said, I'm from Florida and I was listening to Stacks, who made me listen to Mac B. So like niggas is on stack bundles, nigga. What you talking about?
Shout out the bundles, man.
Watch this shit. Niggas ain't out. Look, Texas, right? I live in Houston. I was playing his music, talking about Mac B, in the middle of the project in my car. A bunch of 12 to 13-year-old kids walked up and rode up on bikes and was like, that's that Mac B. I looked like, he put the eye emoji and that's when I found out he get play in the South. Don't listen to CW. One nigga said, listening to Mac B since 08, all the way from London. One nigga responded, I saw a dude walking around with a Mac B shirt in Manchester. The wave is international.
Nigga, Mac B can't be stopped, man.
This nigga say the UK is tapped into the likes of Stack Bundle. Don't play us for Butcher Man. Laughing emoji. What the fuck is he talking about? And I told you, nigga, I wasn't even a big Mac B fan, but I never sat here and said that nigga wasn't the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to, man, this nigga right here on that dumb shit. He trying to tell y'all, man.
Man, ain't none of them niggas in the South get hot next till they stood next to New York niggas. Period.
Yeah, man, this nigga had some other bullshit he was talking on here.
Nigga, Scarface and that other nigga, they ain't get hot till they stood next to the midget. That's it.
To be honest, one of Scarface's biggest accolades.
Who made the iconic? Look, who made the iconic Ghetto Boys cover? Bushwick Bill, because he really got shot in the eye. Come on, man. New York stamp everything, man.
Like this shit, man.
I
It's
bet
just
you
too
with his
much
ass.
history and too much facts or whatever and shit like that to try to sit here and think. But he got some more shit. We got some more shit to unpack with this nigga. Let's just
You gotta put the shit on the screen, bro.
You got 17 years of doing nothing in the world. You think you think you supposed to quantum leap in today's society, and you still that same. Big Meech couldn't do it. Bobby Shmurda couldn't do it. What makes you think Max B go do it? You know why I think?
Now I'm gonna tell you this. We could say a lot of shit about Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely been having a rough year. Niggas been, at his head and shit. But then at the same time, it's been working for him and shit. Cause the nigga, he making his rounds and shit. He getting the same shit. He definitely getting a bigger interview check than Charleston White.
Definitely.
Because
shit,
that nigga was
he's giving
actually
interviews.
a legendary. You said what?
Shit, that nigga giving interviews now. That nigga just interviewed Kevin Lyles, man. Charleston White can't interview no goddamn body.
Like this nigga, yeah, bro. Like, listen, and mind you, this is really kind of like Jimmy's third or fourth podcast. Like this nigga done actually sat here, and the dope shit about Jim is that all the shit that you watch the nigga go through, you kind of always know that this nigga somehow is gonna land on his feet. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga, because for one, to call Jim Jones a has-been, I mean, that nigga is bigger than what he was.
Shit, that nigga been bending since he been.
Yeah, like listen, out of everybody in Dipset, he never stopped. Like we never stopped seeing Jim Jones, my nigga.
At all.
Listen, we could say from the Let Me Know video.
Listen, man.
And he was writing the treatments for the video. He was borderline directing. Bro, the nigga was so cold. He sat here and disrupted Interscope's whole rollout for the game because he was not supposed to be, that was not supposed to be the first record that the world saw him on. But it was like, yo, if you're going to be a blood rapper, this is the whole real shit, bro. I don't care what nobody say about Jim Jones. I be saying little shit about Jimmy because it should be funny. Listen, if you wanted to be a blood rapper, if you was a blood and rapping in the early 2000s and forward, the ultimate credibility was to stand next to Jim Jones.
Yep. Listen,
that's
man.
True.
Them niggas took scissor and put that shit in liquor stores, man. Texas niggas couldn't do that.
What? Yo, talk about it.
Come
Fucking
on, man.
talk about it, nigga. Yeah,
Niggas
what are we really talking about right now?
Niggas went and got their bag and put that purple drink back on the motherfucking shelf in Texas. And scissor ain't been the same since. Y'all also be stealing niggas from Philly style, man. That's a Philly thing, man. That lean shit is a Philly thing. I don't know where y'all come from with this Texas shit.
You see, them Philly niggas different because they drink they shit raw, no cut.
No cut. They don't know nothing about no soda, none of that shit, man.
No choppy, man. Shit. Nah, them niggas drinking that shit like out the bottle.
Drinking that Brone and shit. So much that Bun B had to go get on the song with Beanie Siegel about it.
Listen, if you listen to, there's a song on Project Pat's album, one of my favorite albums. And see, this is why niggas can't really, like niggas ain't gonna really be able to fuck with us and shit, is because we actually got a lot of down south shit that we fuck with. Nigga, one of my favorite albums and shit is Project Pat's Crook by the Book. Right? And him and that nigga Beanie, he got a song on there with Beanie Siegel. Talk about lean and purple weed and purple drink and shit. It's called that purple and shit. That shit hard as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's the whole thing I'm saying. You got niggas like Charleston White who are really like, he like the Vibe magazine cover that said it was the East Coast, West Coast thing. It wasn't no East Coast, West Coast shit, nigga. That was that was Suge and Diddy beefing. Death Row and Bad Boy. And you can't even stay with the whole Death Row and Bad Boy because it's like shit. We finding out now certain niggas was cool. They just couldn't function how they wanted to function because the niggas who cut the check was beefing. That's the same thing you hear with Cash Money and No Limit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like this. It might have been a gap or whatever between New York and the West Coast and shit like that. Like, but everybody in New York got family in the South, nigga.
Everybody.
So I just think it's kind of goofy that this nigga even trying to create this rip, because there's really ignorant ass niggas that don't know no better and shit that are really like run around thinking that this shit is what it is. But yeah, Charleston, your ass goofy. But hey, you more than welcome to come on the Mobcast and talk about it.
That nigga goofy just like Pimp C. Running around calling his name Pimp C, ain't never had no hoes. That nigga name is Chad.
Actually, whatever, that nigga did have some hoes. I got a Mafia Material piece on Pimp. Nah, I got a real Mafia Material. Like, I did the homework and shit. You be shocked, my nigga. Like, this that shit gonna be dope. Cause that's one of the Texas stories I'm gonna do. That and the other nigga, Blount, the nigga that started all that slab shit for real, or like really like revolutionized it. They're like, yeah, I did a I think it's nigga named Kurt Blount or some shit like that. Blount. But he was like a big pen nigga down there. And the nigga, but he was really known like to be the one that really took that whole slab shit, the candy paint and all that shit to another level and shit. But yeah, man.
I think that's the nigga that which caller got locked up with. BG. I know the nigga name is they call nigga Blunt.
That nigga was like already indicted. He already went through his shit before Hot Boys even.
Oh, but I know it's some nigga named Blunt. When they was told when they did the shit, I gotta look that shit. It's some nigga named Blunt.
Yeah, but nah, it's like Blount, but it's more like Blount, like Count, but BL. Yeah.
That's his real name. I thought it was like a street.
Yeah. Nah, that was that nigga like real name and shit like that. His like name in the street was the Slab King or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But when I was doing like some research, and then also I told you, I know niggas in Beaumont who was really, so you know, Beaumont and Port Arthur, like them shit is not that far. Like it's a lot of niggas from Beaumont. I put it like this. You know how like you'll have niggas from the Bronx who were born in Harlem, and you'll have niggas from Harlem who were born in the Bronx.
Yeah.
That's almost how I seen it with Beaumont and Port Arthur. Like you got a lot of Beaumont niggas born in Port Arthur, were raised in Beaumont. You got a lot of Port Arthur niggas that was born in Beaumont, but they was raised in Port Arthur type shit. But that's how I found out. In fact, if for no other reason, we know that Pimp had a hoe and shit like that or whatever, because Pimp, he had gotten the bitch off Pimpin' Ken. You know what I'm saying?
Like him and Pimpin' Ken was cool.
Huh?
I said I know him and Pimpin' Ken was cool. Pimpin' Ken always shout him out.
Well, Pimpin' Ken told a story about how he gave the nigga Pimp C a hoe, and the nigga really like set the bitch down, like, and it was kind of crazy. He was saying it was kind of crazy because the nigga is like really a rapper, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck is you? But you know that nigga, you know what I'm saying? That nigga is definitely on his shit.
See, that's the thing, man. Real pimps ain't giving hoes, man. That's the thing. That nigga ain't no real fucking pimp. Real pimps ain't giving hoes. They knocking hoes, nigga.
Listen. Well, like I said, with the Mafia Material profile piece or whatever that shit, man, we got a lot of shit coming. We got the Queen Get the Money series, Ronnie Bump, Fat Cat Supreme, and 50 Cent. We got the Oakland series. I got Felix Mitchell, Mickey Moore, and Harvey Washington and shit like that, or whatever. Funktown USA, Town Business, what up? You know what I'm saying? We got the Texas shit or whatever. And I definitely got the Pimp on there because Pimp got some street shit with him and shit that I definitely ain't, you know what I'm saying? No, like I said, I ain't got no problem with Texas. I just have a problem with Charleston White misrepresenting Texas when I know real niggas from Texas. I done spent mad time out there, niggas from the Houston, Beaumont, Port Arthur side to the goddamn Dallas, all the way down to Killeen, nigga, the military town. Y'all niggas know what's up. Down to the fucking I-35, down to the Rio Grande, nigga, Mercedes, McAllen, all that shit. So I just know better than what this nigga talking because I done had conversations with niggas plenty of times and shit on some music shit, bro. Like a lot of other rapper niggas and all that shit. In fact, we know these niggas really tapped in with what the fuck going on with this hip hop shit because one of the main producers that got put on or whatever and shit on the East Coast is Primo. And where that nigga from? Houston. So it's like, bro, this shit has always been connected. Even with the shit like Atlanta and shit, my nigga, forget about it. For one, we're gonna talk about Atlanta. Nigga, DJ Toomp, the nigga who was the architect of trap music. One of his first movie placements or whatever was New Jack City. When they was riding around in a Jeep and the niggas said they ain't come for the cocaine, they came for the bass. Whatever song that was playing in the background, DJ Toomp produced that shit. So stop acting like this shit been separated. Nah, nigga, the industry or whatever and shit be on bullshit. But niggas really been running around functioning with each other and shit for years, nigga, before rap. In the 70s, nigga, because everybody was coming out here to get a piece of that, you know, that piece of that front connection dope and all that shit. You gotta relax, man. Gotta relax. Do your homework if you are expert, nigga.
He go do it. He's much more presentable and giving interviews. He sound like he spend more time his brain and his mind, rather the rest of it come out delayed, seem like. They can't get in front of the camera. And articulation and conversation is everything.
Right away when he got out of jail, he hit the ground running.
Well, that's what you got to do. You got to show some growth. If you can't come out and talk the growth talk, then you leave the people back where you are. So they're going to compare where you are, where you was, and who you are today, and kill who you are today because you don't look like what you were. Pooh Shicey go struggle with it. All of them, because, homie, these people waiting to hear. They want to hear the story. They want to hear your journal. They want to hear what you done went through. And you leave the people hanging when you do that. That's why my mama would say shit like, son, you overcome everything by the power of your testimony. You overcome everything by the power of your testimony. So
hey, you got eyewitness testimony, as in one fucking eye, nigga.
That nigga the motherfucking symbol for the CBS motherfucking channel.
Bro, that nigga really look like the Crypt Keeper for real.
Nigga keep one eye open like CBS.
Ah, yeah, the logo. Oh, shit. Oh, man, this nigga Charleston White, man.
Environment in every entity I enter into, I find an ear that you would say the king's ear to go tell my story to. I win people over by telling my story. What I've been through, where I've gone through, what I've had to overcome to get to where I am today to seem so intelligent. So, homie, that's a movie if you know how to talk. And people like to watch movies. So
you see, he ain't
he's
said
very
what he's
articulating. And he's fascinating with his gift.
The word is articulate. He's very articulate. Push the wall, idiot boy. You done fuck. Well, you know way words.
The Texas education system is bad, man.
Oh, it's crazy. You know what's so wild? Is a nigga dressed up like a doctor, but you sound like a junkie, nigga.
That nigga look like a motherfucker junkie. He like one of them niggas. He like one of the junkies that come around. You be wondering where he be getting all this shit from.
Oh yeah, he definitely the nigga with the shopping cart. He Bubbles from The Wire, the Texas version. You've been a fuck up your whole life. Now you want to try to help some people. Oh
nigga here,
man, oh eye over here, Cyclops. You call that nigga
fucking
Cyclops?
Cyclops.
Gift of storytelling. He got a great recollection. He's bringing in new content that people have forgotten or don't remember, or that he's reintroducing from years ago and bringing them up to speed. So he's almost got 17 years of a documentary he can come out and tell about. That make him different than the rest of the niggas. I ain't seen nobody else be able to do that like him and do it as good as he's doing.
Well, New Yorkers feel if you don't know who Max B is, you're uncultured. Do you agree with that?
Most people are uncultured. We don't eat pizza that they eat. We don't go to the bodegas. We don't know battle rap. So we're very uncultured compared to New York. Don't nobody, like Pimp C say, we don't play that bullshit down here. We don't play that bullshit down here. Put y'all records on one side of a store, put our records on another side of a store, and see who sell the most. Don't nobody listen.
Pimp C didn't say that, but here's the shit though, right? What Pimp C, if Pimp C was alive, he wouldn't fuck with you, nigga. But Pimp C once said, yo, we only fucking with, hey, that nigga Pimp C once said, we only fucking with classic Coke. No Pepsi. You the Pepsi ass nigga. In fact, you the cherry Pepsi ass nigga.
Man, that nigga chill one. That nigga chill one.
He mad they don't have bodegas. Oh shit. He might be. Listen, man. If you're not from New York, you will never understand the convenience of having a fucking deli or bodega in your fucking neighborhood. Like literally, you don't have to cook and you can go to your corner store and get real home cooked food. No processed shit. Real chicken wings, real chicken cutlets, all kind of shit. That shit be laid out, nigga. Different types of rice. You want white rice, yellow rice. You want rice with beans, nigga. You want just beans by itself. You understand? Where it's spread over the rice. Like, have it your way, nigga. You could buy breakfast, my nigga, at 6:30 p.m. At 11 p.m. At 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? They're at the corner store buying the bacon, egg, and cheese. They'll be home shortly.
Listen, man. Texas club scene run the streets in Texas. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Streets don't even run the streets. The Texas club scene run Texas. Texas streets. Streets don't even run Texas.
Like this, man. The drug trade and being that close to the border or whatever and shit run Texas, nigga. Money run Texas. That's why whatever and shit, like, they probably more than anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, this nigga, you gotta think about it like this, bro. Charleston White is a nigga that spent his entire juvenile life in jail for some crash out shit that he did in the mall where he killed the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, on acting. Him and his goofy ass friend trying to be.
That nigga was a gang of shoplifters turned killers by accident.
So look, yeah, shoplifter turned accident murderer. So you wasn't even outside to even know what the fuck was going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like when shit was popping. Because nigga, he say he 48, so he only 7 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
So you missed that whole era, nigga. And you missed the era before that. Because that means, look, if I was, let's just say when the whole Hot Boys, when the whole Rough Rider Cash Money tour shit was going down, right? I was 15. That nigga would have been 7 years. That nigga would have been 22, right? So nigga, you was supposed to be at that goddamn concert even more than I was. You were supposed to be an all-star weekend popping more bottles than I was. You were supposed to be the OG nigga. You were supposed to be the older nigga. I'm looking at like, yeah, one day I'm gonna get there. You wasn't around for none of that shit. Your ass just starts scrolling through YouTube. You've been on the internet for 6 years, and everything that you know is basically what you managed to search and whatever popped up in your algorithm over the last 6 years. And you really just been on bullshit. So, you know, yeah, nigga, Charleston, you tripping the fuck out, nigga.
Listen to that bullshit. Nobody listen to New York rappers, but New York rappers.
Put it on the
That's
screen,
why
bro.
they ain't in the charts like us down here. That's why Atlanta and the South been ruling for what, the last 20, 30 years? Because we're uncultured, nigga. We got a Southern culture that we embrace. And Timberlands ain't part of it. Being cold in the snow with fur around our heads, that ain't our culture, my nigga. We play outside at Christmas time and shout. We don't know about Puerto Ricans. We don't know about the Statue of Liberty. We didn't smell the dust from the Twin Towers. So we ain't tuned into that New York shit, man. We respect it.
Yeah.
We salute it. But
We know what
y'all on
dust
the
y'all
island.
smell.
That's why
y'all smell the dust of
got
them
Rikers
motherfuckers
Island.
running across the backyard, motherfuckers.
Y'all.
You said what?
So yeah, we know they ain't smell the dust from
You
the
said
Twin
what?
Towers. So we know they ain't smell the dust from the Twin Towers. They too busy smelling the dust across the motherfuckers running across their backyard.
Hey, yo, look, man. Here's the crazy shit, right? Niggas, you talk about like culture or whatever it is shit. If you think that New York culture is pizza and fucking Timberland, nigga, nah, bro. Nah. See, the real culture in New York, everybody knows is that we have all the culture. I'll give you a prime example. In Staten Island alone, the forgotten borough, everybody like to forget. Staten Island had the largest Sri Lankan population outside of Sri Lanka. This is the only place or whatever where you could walk from 3 blocks. You could walk in a 3-block radius and get authentic Italian cuisine and authentic Chinese cuisine. Cause Little Italy in Chinatown, nigga, you could throw a fucking rock, nigga.
And you there.
And be right over there, nigga. You could flick a toothpick across the street. And voila, nigga, welcome to Little Italy. Voila, welcome to Chinatown.
Motherfucker flicked the toothpick. They should have flicked the toothpick in that good eye he got.
We got a Jamaica Queens, nigga. We got pockets where you have every Caribbean ethnicity, nigga. Jamaicans, Haitian, Trinidadian, niggas from Dominica. Most people don't even know what the fuck Dominica is.
They think you talking about Dominican Republic.
Exactly, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually have every, bro, look. By population, we have everything here. You can get every type of food in New York. This is the only place where anybody, even a motherfucker from Texas can come here or whatever and find some shit that will make them feel right at home.
Nigga, I know a bitch that ate kangaroo in New York.
You said what?
So I know a bitch that ate kangaroo in New York.
Yeah, bro. Because it's like, listen. Well, one, we are strategically positioned. That harbor of our, in fact, they made sure they missed a lot of other targets or whatever. Them niggas wasn't on point, but they picked the best niggas to hit them towers because they knew this is the shit that count. The World Trade Center, not the world, Craig, the world. Like, come on, man, we could go on and whatever and shit. Like I always say, Bitch was never selling pussy in Texas and said, "Ooh, daddy, I want to go to I want to go to Fort Worth." What? Nah, dude, she want to go and get a bite of that apple.
See that boy Sauce Walker came to New York. They didn't know how that was real happy.
Yeah, but that nigga Sauce Walker is a nigga who acknowledges or whatever and shit. Listen, if you notice, all the niggas from the South who actually have like some bars, some substance or whatever and shit to their music, them niggas don't be on that bullshit. And all the New York niggas or whatever and shit that actually make dope ass music, they don't be on that bullshit. Because the whole thing is he say connect with Jadakiss, but shit, Jadakiss was the one that was connecting us to the South. How the line go? He's like, why you want to sit the Southpaw? Why niggas so mad at the Southpaw? Like shit, it's one of the staples in New York, nigga, one of the top 5 niggas in New York or whatever and shit stood up for y'all niggas. But then y'all don't let this nigga go out here, whatever, and do this dumb shit. Like, nigga, Jadakiss did a song with OJ the Juice Man. What the fuck are you talking about?
I wonder why this nigga got on glasses. He only got one fucking eye.
Yeah, get an eye patch. Like, nigga, Slick Rick still got both of his eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he wear a patch.
Nigga, Slick Rick just wear the eye patch because he wants to.
Motherfucker, Udo eye crypt keeper.
The DC niggas ain't tuned into your culture. The Virginia nigga, the New York, Harlem ain't tuned in the Bronx. Bronx, so no, we're not culture, nigga. So we don't know who Max B is. Ask us about Scarface, Pimp C, UGK, 8 Ball, MJG, Jeezy, T.I., Future. We gonna go to singing songs, but we can't name one Max B song that we can play in the club and nigga jump up and start throwing money like we do in that Future.
He's been getting a lot of love.
Yeah, but y'all ain't start throwing money and shit. That wasn't even a down south thing. Detroit niggas put y'all on to that. That was Meech and them niggas. Niggas, stop playing. Stop playing. Matter of fact, you want to talk about throwing money, nigga, like everybody want to talk about this shit. Bro, it was niggas, there was stories about niggas in the 80s and the 70s even, going back to the 60s, Pee Wee Kirkland days. Talking about how niggas will fuck the club, nigga. Niggas is riding down the street and throwing money out the car.
Man, this nigga talking about motherfuckers.
Nigga, how you see train smoke going, that's how the money look when the car going by. Money like train smoke, nigga.
He talk about he don't nobody none of the songs in the club people home. This nigga been at fucking clubs since he came home performing. Pack.
Yeah, you
Everybody
got
know
into
the
the club when you already watered down, nigga. You missed the good shit. You missed the BMF era and shit and all that. I was there.
This nigga here crazy. See, Flex he just had the show with Flex. Flex did the bullshit.
Oh yeah. Like this shit. Like he even went on in this interview. He talked about how the South or whatever and shit is running the rap game and Sean Cotton up there agreeing with him. And this is the whole, no, he said the South is running hip hop culture. And this is what I'm gonna say. Nigga, no, not running hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? They're running the rap business, and they're not even running it. The only reason why they're running it and shit like that is because somebody is still sitting here putting 100,000, 250,000 behind a radio budget to keep these niggas in rotation. The minute that these labels say, "Oh, you know what? Never mind this shit. We're gonna focus on the Midwest, or we're gonna turn our attention back to New York or whatever," they getting sturdy with it. You understand? Like it's over for that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's quiet. Yeah, that's what we say in New York. It's quiet, nigga. So, yeah, that's you know, them niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all that shit, all them checks, y'all got to fly out here, get them cut. Atlantic offices, Warner Brothers and all that. Where that at? You got LA, you got New York. They ain't even put one down there. So
Ain't no fucking record label down in the South except for fucking LaFace.
yeah, I don't even think LaFace is still a label, is it?
Hell no. Nigga, even CMG, QC, all them motherfuckers got offices in New York. Man. When they had that bullshit.
Shit. Gotti with who?
Who, Rock Nation, right?
Who run Rock Nation? Where he from? Oh, never mind. You talk about Jeezy, Rick Ross, and shit like that, or whatever and shit. Who was at the helm of Def Jam when they signed their deals? Never mind. You could really do this shit all day, Charleston. You could fact check it. Y'all could go and Google AI, Chat GPT, whatever you niggas use. You know what I'm saying? The shit is all the way real. But yeah, next up on the motherfucking chopping block, as you were saying, Funk Flex trying to stir up the bullshit. Look at him. That was the perfect picture. Sneaky ass nigga. So Funk Flex, in fact, we actually got the clip. Shout out 9 Mag TV.
Max B clears the air after performing his Jim Jones and Chrissy diss song.
What's up? She loves me. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me now.
Nah. Reaction when he turned the shit on?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
All the motherfuckers know we It's a phone call with him actually breaking this shit down.
Yo, what's good, bro? What's good, Black? What's going on, B? Nah, shit, I ain't on nothing, chilling with the motherfucking some shit last night in Jersey and some other shit. What's going on, man?
What's going on with Max, man? Like, that situation was nasty. If I've been trying to reach out, nephew called me earlier. I've been trying to reach you. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, matter of fact, hold on, he right here. He right here. Biggie.
What's up, beloved?
What's up, beloved?
What's going on, man? Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm just trying to get situated. Other brother, man.
What's going on, Max? We don't need this.
Nah, I ain't, look, that ain't me. Listen, that shit wasn't me. When we went up in there, when I went in the club, bro, I had 2 whole other records that wasn't even in that chapter when I was on that, with that regime.
The Flex said he don't got no records. He don't.
Now he said he had 2 other records that wasn't even attached to when he was with that regime. So he had a whole nother setup plan for the show.
Yeah, he got a couple
And
songs.
now he's saying it sound like he about to say his name.
Yeah, he got a couple songs he had before. He got with Jimmy. $1 Million Baby. What's the other shit?
After like he did with French and all that shit, the Coke Wave and all that shit or whatever. So I mean, he definitely got a catalog without going to that shit. Cause I mean, my nigga, even the song that I know, I don't even know the Jim Jones and Chrissy, you know what I'm saying, record. Like I never even heard that shit. Here's the thing though. He could have played Blow Me a Dub and the DJ Saved My Life. Cause even for me, who wasn't a nigga that was listening to Mac B like that, those are the 2 songs that I know, right? So you would think that a DJ, if you just really trying to rock the crowd and give the ultimate, you know what I mean, experience where this nigga getting his bag, you gonna play the record that you know, even if you're not a fan of Mac B and you just know the DVD shit, you know those 2 records. Like know what the fuck he was doing.
He got Penn and Teller. I said, all right, we only was doing like one, maybe 2 songs.
Right.
He did 2 hooks of Penn and Teller. And then play the Grand Crew joint. So now I'm just saying what's up to embrace. I'm like, I ain't know what was going on. I ain't even know the words to the shit. I was just improvising because I was performing for my crowd. They paid to see the Dawn, and I was giving them a show. It's the equivalent of this. You got a motherfucking 2 wrestlers and some shit go wrong in the ring. Do this, and the cameras is rolling. Do they stop or do they keep wrestling? You gotta. So that's all that was.
Nah, though, Max, that one right there, that shit was supposed to be wicked whack. Like,
I'm saying I'm not the DJ. I'm not trying to diss, bro. And I'm gonna just keep a spade. If I want to diss, I go in there and do something crispy. I'm not gonna spit that old shit. I ain't even know the words to that old shit. My shit like that. I can go in the stew right now. Any 100 of them I got access to and lay some shit down for any on the planet. But that ain't where I'm at.
So that was flex. That was flex.
That nigga, yo, remember when I said that nigga Mac B could really run around, do his whole press run for a year and not talk about Jim Jones? He kind of like in the Jay-Z seat with like Jim Jones, like Max is Jay, Jim is Dane. Because it's like, niggas will not ask, like niggas will ask Mac B 1,000,001 questions before they asked about Jim. But niggas is definitely gonna ask Jim about Mac B. So it's like that's the position right now and shit. Like nobody asked Jay about Dane.
Shit, niggas don't even get to talk to that nigga enough to even feel comfortable to asking no shit about that.
Like, listen, it's like you don't get enough chances to interview Jay-Z or whatever to where if you have a question, that's what you're gonna ask. Why would you waste the question? You know what I mean? But yeah,
I mean,
bro.
they did ask him when he was on Clubhouse. So,
well, I mean that Clubhouse thing, niggas, they got him. It wouldn't be Clubhouse if somebody didn't pop up and just ask that nigga.
nah,
like,
it wasn't regular niggas on the stage with Jay-Z when he was on Clubhouse that day.
You said what?
I said it wasn't regular niggas on the stage with him. It was one of them industry niggas asking that shit. Whoever, I forgot who the fuck it was. I gotta look at that shit again.
I think you said Alicia Keys' room before.
Yeah, it was her room, but she wasn't the one asking nigga no questions.
Oh yeah, yeah, man, niggas.
Listen, that was all flex. Don't the motherfucking messenger, because I don't play the record. The nigga told me he only had 1 record. The nigga played Pin the Tail, and then when I'm on the stage in my zone, performing for my crowd, what I got paid to do, this plays the Grand Coup freestyle.
Badass super bro.
That's nasty, but I just want you to. I'm glad that you can let the world know this. And I just want to say this because I was trying to find Black, because all the blame was going on Black. Like, yo, Black, how you let that go to her? Like, how you even do sound check let that go? But we know it's Flex. But listen, we having you home, Max. Yo, listen, Harlem love you. Harlem love Jim. Harlem love Cam, Mace, Harlem World.
I love you. You heard?
We don't need that, man. Yo, listen, we know everything that happened 18 years ago. This was kids, damn near. We need y'all together, bro. If y'all can't, you know what I mean, put that difference to the side, but at least just keep it peaceful.
Let me tell you something. We all family, man. We all got wives. That shit was a different time. I'm not out here disrespecting nobody, lady. It was a different time. If somebody felt offended from the last night performance, to anybody who I've offended, my bad, I apologize. Sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart. But it wasn't a diss for nobody. I was just improvising, just to keep y'all up to speed. All right? You already know the internet been going crazy since I've been out trying to make some shit and what it ain't is. So that's just the enemy trying to tap in to the 5D cosmic layer and put some shit negative out there that's not even into.
Shout out the motherfucking Wave, man. That nigga Max, and they trying to, but you know what though? For one, he a Gemini gang. You know what I'm saying? He a New York nigga. He Mac make Harlem look good. Harlem been taking some L's and shit. Niggas been trying to take shot at whatever at the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mac definitely, you know what I'm saying, out here holding it down. And, you know, going back to Charleston White's comments and all this shit, Mac done sat here and been more lit in a fucking 2-week period, however long this nigga been home, than your ass been in over the course of 6 to 7 years. You know what I'm saying? But shout out the motherfucking Wave, man. You know what I'm saying? I know this year they were talking about a new record called No More Tricks. I ain't hear it yet, but I'll check it out when we get off the stream. You got any last thoughts on this Mac B shit?
Shout out to the Wave, man.
For sure. Got them waved in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Put those waves in the comments, and you know, wherever you from or whatever, if you fuck with Mac B or whatever, especially if you from outside of New York. You know what I'm saying? We already proved it with, you know, the comments I took out of the Say Cheese video. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's see whatever who else taps in. I know some people in Canada who definitely fucking with the Wave. So for those of y'all who were tuned in, or if you know this and you made it to this part of the stream, I played Baby Lane, Who's Baby Lane. I played the Rancho Cucamonga Massacre, the Young Noble disc. And then I played Ambitions of a Slaughter, all Tupac-related joints and shit. And the reason being is yesterday, my bro host, World Pest, told me that, yo, you gonna miss the idea to pop your shit about Tupac? He said, you know, this is the anniversary of him getting, you know, hit up at Quad Studio. I said, oh, shit. I said, it is. Because it made me think about the King Tut Mafia Material shit I did. And it kind of kicked me in the overdrive. Like I literally put together like a script for the for like you might say 9 Mafia Material pieces today. So like I'm about to record them shits and yeah, we about to flood it. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll do, you know, we're gonna come up with a whole dope way to do the premiere, or like, you know, we could do the reaction because ain't no third party, you know what I mean, shit, and really break this shit down. But yeah, so I was like, damn, you know, it's crazy because when I did the King Tut and I covered, you know, that I have put, because I always heard mixed stories about, you know, this shit. Like I heard about the dude Dexter back when I used to be downtown Brooklyn, and this nigga and the nigga Dre on the low would talk about that shit or whatever, because I don't know if Dre knew, like he kind of from that, you know, generation and shit. But you know, like they was talking about, and I never heard about no Dexter nigga and shit. And mind, this is around the time that Mac B like got to 75. You feel me? So this is how early this is. Like, so now he talking about this shit. I'm like, I don't know them niggas. So then my nigga Nitty and shit, Concrete County and shit, who was on the stream, we were doing the Charles Cosby piece. You know, he was telling me that, yeah, them niggas is from over there, like Vanderbilt and shit. And he was saying that when he was coming up, the only thing he knew, like them niggas from even over there, that when they was younger, they was the little dancing niggas. I was like, yo, why you gotta say it like that, though? Like,
Nigga was pop lockers, moonwalkers, b-boys, niggas out there spinning on cardboard and shit.
So look, I said, damn. But now I don't even think they were doing that. I think he was saying like they had like a little dance crew, like whatever, but I don't know. But look, so he telling me that shit, he's like, yo, I don't know that nigga either. He said, I grew up all over Brooklyn, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, the nigga, so now Dexter Isaac was trying to say that King Tut snitched on him, but King Tut actually left a comment on the Mafia Material profile that I did, you know, on him, which was the first episode. And then he was just saying that it's a lot of misinformation on these platforms, you know, about him. So I don't know if he meant like Me Too or whatever and shit like that. But I was just like, all right, like shit, well, I just know what everybody else know. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this shit was cool because like I was sharing a lot of, you know what I mean, like different, you know, shit on him since he been home, all the reform shit, the judge, like, you know what I mean, that set him free, Frederick Block, you know what I mean, all that shit. And Frederick Block is the same person who sentenced Supreme, you know what I mean? We'll get into that and shit. He sentenced a couple of niggas. Y'all will see when I do these Mafia Material pieces. But, you know, the whole crazy shit I always said with Pac is, like, yeah, he was the idea of a famous nigga, no fortune. You know what I mean? Like, the fortune came after he died. Because to think you get into a verbal altercation with Jimmy Henchman or whatever, and you tell this nigga you want your money in cash, $7,000, and you better have it in cash, suck my dick, all this other shit. You said this to Jimmy, and then you showed up to the studio thinking that everything was just gonna go smooth. Even after the niggas who was in the car with you, and they asked you, who was you on the phone with talking to like that? And you said this nigga Jimmy. Them niggas knew what time it was. That's why they ass didn't go with you. Nobody who was with that nigga in that car went with that nigga to that studio that night. You know why? All of them niggas was from New York. And all of them niggas is really from the streets. So they knew it was no way that you was finna say that shit and then go over there and get paid and ain't nothing happening to you. Like, oh, you might have got that money. But you damn sure about to get your issue and shit. But nigga didn't even pay. He ain't even let you make it upstairs. That nigga hit your ass right in the lobby.
Damn sure did.
And that's exactly what I'm thinking about shooting that Ambitions of a Slaughter. At least one scene is gonna be in the lobby of that goddamn the director's cut. You know what I mean? But hey man, that's a lot of niggas' favorite rapper and shit. They said all this shit started because niggas said I was dissing Tupac when I made the song Who Baby Land. I did not diss Tupac. I didn't even name Tupac in the song. I used the metaphor or whatever, saying I fuck around and kill your favorite rapper like I'm Baby Lane. A lot of niggas' favorite rapper is Tupac. I don't know who your favorite rapper is. I just know I kill that nigga. Now, the whole crazy shit about it is, metaphorically speaking, you could say I wasn't necessarily actually talking about killing your favorite rapper, like putting that nigga in the dirt. You know, I probably could. But I was really talking like bar for bar, song for song. I'll fuck around and kill your favorite rapper. Like I'm Baby Lane. Now, the shit where you niggas, you Tupac fans, kind of put this nigga Pac like in the same situation that Charleston White be putting the South in, is when you start telling me shit about, yo, Pac was a real nigga and all this other shit, and he shot at the police and he would walk you down if he was here. I promise you he wouldn't. I promise you he wouldn't. I would have been the one New York nigga. California wouldn't listen. Vegas PD wouldn't have even had the chance to investigate that shit. That shit would have been an NYPD situation.
Made it out in New York. Almost there. Shit.
Listen, this is why I said in the King Tut documentary, allegedly, because just, I'm not putting this on Tut, but I'm just saying based on what I heard, that nigga don't miss. That nigga don't miss.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard, nigga. Like, yo, Tut, you can't be mad at me, nigga. I just know what the old niggas told me, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, your reputation preceding you with this. If you were the nigga that did that, that nigga have been out of here in 94. Wouldn't have been no all eyes on me. He just would have been Bishop from Juice died. Swear to God.
Wouldn't have been no picture like this.
Try to tell y'all, man.
Wouldn't have been no head. Wouldn't have been no head wrapped like a Hindu.
For real. You know, they're like, yeah, he wouldn't even got sentenced. You wouldn't have went to Clinton and none of that. So, yeah, that's you know, that's the whole, you know, crazy shit about that shit, man. Like the Tupac fans really be putting that nigga in the hot seat. Just say that you like that nigga music, man, that he left y'all with a plethora of records that y'all can listen to and overhype, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's cool. Because like I pointed out, y'all talk about, you know, you made the comparison between Pac and Biggie, that Pac had more records. Yeah, well, look at how that shit turned out. Pac's estate currently is worth $40 million. Big is worth $160. 4 times what that nigga shit was worth. The difference between Tupac was nigga barely had 20 grand or whatever and shit in his account. I heard when like 20 to 100,000 or whatever and shit at most is what they said. You understand? But the whole crazy shit about it is the 100,000 wasn't even liquid. That was just what the catalog and all that shit was worth. You know what I mean? Once he did. Now here's the fucked up part. Well, not fucked up part, but Biggie was worth about 10 million when he died.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, that first check for $65,000 that Diddy gave that nigga when the Craig Mack, the Big Mac shit came out, that shit was more than what Pac had.
Right.
Yo,
Nigga
Biggie
started
had,
off with more money.
listen, Biggie had Pac's money in Coogis, nigga.
That nigga had Pac money in Wallabies, man.
Try to tell you, nigga.
That nigga had Pac money in Kango hats and Versace shades.
For real, for real. Hey, look, y'all see? I know what the fuck going on. Wait, you know what? Another one. Watch this. Look, and another pair, and another pair, nigga, and another. Watch this shit. Look. Hey, look, this is so funny as shit. I got double ups, nigga. This is fucking crazy. Look, another pair. Same. See what the fuck going on, nigga? I might actually do a giveaway on the Mafia Material Mobcast and give away a pair of Versace glasses or whatever and shit. That ain't bad enough, nigga. Another one. Oh, man. Because, you know, niggas is worried about what I do for a living.
Just know nigga ain't punching the clock. Shit.
Don't worry about my jobless ass or whatever and shit like that or whatever and shit. I just go to the Versace store. Sometimes I don't even go to the Versace store. I'm real bougie or whatever and shit like that. I get that shit dropped off, signature only. Oh man, please, little nigga, find something to do. Yeah, we doing this shit. That nigga said, you know, speaking of Pac or whatever, speaking of Versace and all that shit, that nigga said and hit him up. He said, now it's all about Versace. You copy my style. You got that style from some Brooklyn niggas. Haitian Jack and you dressing like that, nigga.
Only reason he got that shit because he modeled for Versace, man. Nigga ain't go buy none of that shit, man.
For that, bro. Haitian Jack with the nigga that was taking that nigga shopping, and that was the look for they little crew. The nigga Lil Sean talked about that shit, and he was the little nigga in the crew and he had it. He say that. He said, I was the little homie. I was the little guy. He said, but that was the uniform. Versace shirt, silk shirts, Rolex. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on,
I don't
man.
know. I don't know because we gonna have to get Bullis Gotti up here and get him to get Bryce Wilson on here. The nigga from Groove Theory. 'Cause, yeah, he you know, he from Queens too. And yeah, he had something to say about Lil Sean. So we gonna have to get him on here because he say different. He say different.
He say different like what? Like with Lil Sean.
About Lil Sean ain't the tough guy or whatever the fuck. He was saying some shit about Lil Sean. I'm gonna let him get into that when we get him up
I
here.
didn't even know about him being the tough guy. I just know he said he was like the little nigga in the crew. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even hear him say nothing about,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
when he put the interviews out, yeah, Bryce had other to say. So I'm gonna holler at Bullis Gotti and see what Bullis Gotti can put together. Get him up here.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, we definitely want to know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shit. Happy anniversary to the shooters. I think that's how we're supposed to say that.
The real
Yeah, because we
shooters.
are shooters, yeah. So, you know. Well, I don't know whatever and shit. Like that nigga Dexter Isaac seemed like he was on some kind of cornball shit. I don't know whatever. Yeah. The verdict's still out on you. Like you was kind of fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? You was making a little city look bad or whatever on that death of the clout chaser content and shit. I remember it. I ran the content on it because Tut had just came home. I was still doing, you know, all the covers and shit. But yeah, shit. Well, you got anything else for the people you want to add before we slide up out of here?
Man, join that World Pest group chat, man. Shout out to my niggas, Biz, Just Chill, Standing Man. Who else? Respect. My man David. That's about it, man.
Yeah, man. Shit. Shout out, since we on the subject of it and shit like that, man. Shout out to all the real niggas in Texas. My nigga Los, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, Styles, all that. Shit, my nigga Larry, man. Shit, Lack 26. You know what I mean? Like a lot of niggas, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That really fuck with a nigga. Shout out to motherfucking Curly Stone, nigga, Strife and shit. You know what I mean? Like all that shit. Real Rio niggas. Fucking, motherfuckers know what's going on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all seen the comments and shit. You got niggas in Texas saying don't listen to Charleston White. So, you know what I mean? We clearly know. This nigga on some COINTELPRO, Vibe magazine type shit. And you got that kind of clout, my nigga. And this is the whole thing I be saying. See, in New York or whatever, niggas be getting checked because it's like you can't bring certain smoke to the crib, my nigga. Like, even if you from here, like, we pack up our own, nigga.
Damn right. You don't got to go pack up shit. We keep the moving truck outside.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even when y'all see us sit here, we'll say all kind of shit. We'll go in on Jim Jones, whoever and shit. But we still sit here and give niggas credit where it's due. You understand what I'm saying? Because niggas ain't trying to spin no narrative. It's just motherfuckers is really outside. You know what I'm saying? We was really fans, mixtape niggas, all that shit or whatever, DVD buying ass motherfuckers or whatever and shit, playing that shit in the trap, whatever the fuck we was doing. And so we remember all this shit, bro. Like, me and Will be having conversations all the time about how we always had every XXL and shit. Nigga, I go back to buying every issue of Blaze magazine.
I forgot about Blaze
magazine, nigga. I remember the Blaze magazine with Lil Wayne had Reginae on the cover and she was a baby, my nigga. So just to think how crazy it is full circle to find out, nigga, she out here fucking rappers. Like, I remember when you was a little bitty baby, nigga.
You was an itty bitty baby.
Look at you out here sucking dick. But anyway. Yo, that's our show for today, man. Hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe, especially when you got niggas like Charleston White spinning narratives about your city and your culture and where the fuck you come from. It's your boy Daalight, man. Daalight TV. My bro host, World Pest. We out of here.